be the name of the game. And I'm telling you this right now. I'm gonna put this out there. If the game goes down to the last seconds, last minutes, and it is up to your offense and our defense is on the field, I promise y'all, we will win that game.
As if the Washington Commanders wasn't already the better team headed into this game versus the New York Giants, they just got some news that can give the Washington Commanders a huge update over the G-Man. Let's talk about it.
Shout out to Juan Gotti Talking Sports. You know what it is. Shout out Juan Gotti Talking Sports.
The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jaden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jaden Daniels' career and he's already milking injuries? Like,
stop saying my name, you dick rhyme bastard. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, and Shawty is the winner. You can tell that Shawty's no beginner, she's confident.
So, as we know, it's week 1. Every team, for the most part, is healthy, and every team doesn't have really any injuries. But for the New York Giants, they have one serious injury, and that's Andrew Thomas. Although Andrew Thomas seems to be limited in practice, he's not 100%. As last year, he missed a lot of time due to a Liz Frank injury in his foot. And for me personally, I think that is an important piece to not just their team, but their overall success for the season. That is their left tackle. That is the person that protects their blind side for their QB. I mean, he's a 4th overall pick, obviously, 2nd team All-Pro. We know how good Andrew Thomas truly is, so it's not like you could just replace him and put a Joe Schmo out there and just move on. Like, it's freaking Andrew Thomas, and outside of Malik Neighbors, he's the 2nd best person on that offensive side of the ball. And I think without Andrew Thomas, that bodes well for Washington, even in the sense of if he plays, if he's a game time decision, if he's out there, it's no way he's 100%. It's no way. And I think you can get after that. You could take advantage of that. And these Giants fans, they are so fixated on this defense. They're so, this defense is going to get after Jaden Daniels. This defense is this, that, and the third. And I'm like, it's cute. Y'all got a good defense. But you want to know the reason why? I'm not saying I don't buy their defense because I know it's really good. But they literally sound like us from 2 to 3 years ago. When we used to say we got this vaunted front four, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen. Oh, this defense is crazy up front. It's going to get after the quarterback. All that. And look how that panned out. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be the case for this Giants defense. But at the end of the day, even if they string together some stops, they still got to score offensively. And without Andrew Thomas, I don't see how you have the time to do that. Now, we don't have this vaunted pass rush how you have. We don't have this crazy pass rush, but you can get after the quarterback. We upgraded. We got Von Miller. Say what you want about his age, whether he's 36 or 35, whatever you want to call him, an old man. He's still Von freaking Miller. He still can give you some quality snaps. And just to let you know, Dan Quinn takes care of his veterans like no other. So Von Miller, if he lasts this whole season, I could see him having a season in which he gives you 7-8 sacks at the older age of 36. And I'd take that by any chance. You get Jacob Martin, who I think can have a field day on Sunday if there's a backup left tackle in that game. Interiorly, Javon Kinlaw, I think this is a big game from him. And here's the problem. Andrew Thomas has been banged up. Last season, he was banged up. And a big reason as to why the Giants' offense was not that good. Because they couldn't protect the quarterback. Now, a big reason as to why they weren't good anyway was the whole quarterback debacle. But it starts in the trenches. That's where it is. And that's why you're relying on your defensive side of the ball. It starts in the trenches. You're so fixated on your front four, front seven, as you should. But it starts up front. And if you have a bad offensive line up front, how the heck do you expect to survive with anything else on that offense? Now, it'd be different if you had a quarterback that can move around, run, extend plays with his legs. Now, Russ isn't no statue, but he's far removed from his prime. He's far removed from his prime. So it's going to be able to get easy to be able to get pressure on him if Andrew Thomas isn't out there. He doesn't like pressure in his face. Look at that film breakdown that I did on the channel a few days ago. I call him check down shorty for a reason. Because he just wants to get the ball in and out of his hands. He doesn't want to stand in the pocket, look for an open target. He wants to just get the ball in and out of his hands, take the 5 yards the defense is giving you, and dink and dunk his way down the field. And you see Giants fans, they are funny because they're trying to compare what the Steelers did to us last year and say that is what we're going to do. Or why can't we do that? Well, for one, you're not the Steelers. For one, you're not coached by Mike Tomlin. That's for one. For two, we shot ourselves in the foot multiple times during that game. Lamade Zaccheaus dropping a punt, right? You go to the Zach Ertz play, measure the first down at least, right? They're selling themselves on that deep ball that Mike Williams caught over Benjamin St. Juice. Hello, it's Benjamin St. Juice. This whole DB room is revamped. But it's not like Russ was just killing us that game. We sacked him, I believe, 4 to 5 times. And without a bona fide stud protecting his blind side, I can easily see 4 to 5 sacks on Sunday for the Washington Commanders. You're in for a rude awakening, New York Giants fans. You truly are. And I don't expect you to do anything different. It's week 1. The optimism is in the air. So, of course, you feel like it's different. But you'll be picking mock drafts by week 5. And it's crazy me saying this because I think you're going to be better than what most people think. But you're not there yet, man. You're not there yet. And you're going to learn quickly that we're in 2025 and not 1985. You need to score points offensively if you want to compete. Because, yeah, you may get a couple stops here and there on Jaden Daniels. You may come across a batted ball or something of that nature. I'm not expecting to not punt again like how we did week 2 when we literally did not punt offensively. We moved the ball down the field with ease, mind you. Who remembers that? Hey, look, outside of Javon Holland, Paulson Adebo, and Abdul Carter, which those are big pieces you added to your defense, the rest of that defense is pretty much the same. And they were there. They got the ball moved on them 7 straight times for real. All day long. Now, I'm not expecting that kind of performance again. But you're still going to have to score points. See, this Giants team, it's offensively lacking. In my opinion, yes, you got Malik Neighbors, absolute beast. He's going to have his. I like Tyrone Tracy. But are you really going to be able to compete with the team offensively that put up nearly 30 points last year each game? See, and that's where I have to say the reality has to kick in. You may get some stops. That's a part of football. But you'll be damn fool if you don't think Jaden Daniels isn't going to figure it out. Cliff Kingsbury isn't going to figure it out. We were one of the best teams when it comes to the second half adjustments. So it's going to get figured out. Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, Ja'Cory Krosky-Murray, Zach Ertz. We have weapons. Jalen Lane. We have better offensive talent than we did last year. Noah Brown's going to be healthy. So I just say that to say, like, we have an advantage over them. If Andrew Thomas plays, cool. He's not 100%. Attack him. Attack him. If he doesn't play, it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary. I'm not going to lie to you. Washington's defense under Dan Quinn, under Joe Witt Jr., we flying around. As Joe Witt said, this defense ain't for everybody. And the upgrades that this defense has made both in the trenches and in the secondary this offseason, you're gonna see up close and personal week 1 why this defense is what it is. I'm not as confident as my defense as you. Like, I'm not banging on my defense to win us games this year because we don't have to. We have an actual quarterback. See, again, like that's why I say you are literally us from 2 or 3 years ago. You're banking on your defense to help you win games or win you football games because you do not trust your offense. And at some point, it's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up to you, and it's going to start week 1. It's going to start on Sunday. You know what I mean? If Andrew Thomas isn't 100% or doesn't play, Washington has a massive advantage, if we're being honest. Like, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Javon Kinlaw. Jonathan Allen is crazy. He's in Minnesota, but we have a massive advantage over them if he plays it. Even if he does, he's got 100%. But how much you guys think about this video down below in the comment section? Andrew Thomas is limited in practice, and he'll play most likely, but if he doesn't, Washington has a massive advantage either way. Either way, and I say you attack Andrew Thomas. But that being said, let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section down below. It's always been boy Juan Gotti. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 11,000 subscribers. We really appreciate you reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Easy out there. Peace.
Ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a line.